morning, everyone. Namaste. Today we'll be doing a 20-minute morning yoga flow to create energy in your body so that you can thrive for the rest of the day and maybe even into tomorrow. So if you haven't already had your fix of caffeine, no worries, you might not need it after this class. So with every class, make sure to listen to your body first. So if you need to make adjustments or modify poses or even take a break, please do so. Otherwise, we'll start sitting in Sukhasana, easy pose. Just close down the eyes here. Hands can be resting on your knees or in your lap. Let's take a nice clearing breath in through your nose. Open mouth, side out. And just coming back to your natural breath in and out through your nose. Just taking a moment to center yourself on your mat and thank yourself for coming to your mat in the morning. And keeping the eyes closed or open, just start to make some shoulder rolls or some circles with your shoulders in one direction. And reverse the direction. Bring the arms open to the side as you inhale, sweep the arms up, maybe gaze up. Exhale, sweep the arms down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, sweep the arms down. One more like that. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, arms down. Now we're going to practice a pranayama called Jaya Kriya Victory Practice. So what it is as we inhale, we'll reach the arms up, palms facing towards me probably, and spread the fingers wide. And as you exhale, making a fist, forceful exhale out of the nostrils and driving the elbows to your side, making sure to pull the belly button back to the spine. So I'll quickly demonstrate. And if you need a Kleenex, now's the time to go grab one. Otherwise, let's reach the arms up. Take a clearing breath here, in through your nose. Open mouth, side out. And let's begin. Inhale. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale all the way up, spread the fingers, maybe gaze up, pause at the top. And as you exhale, float the arms down into your lap, maybe close down the eyes. Take full deep breaths in and out through your nose. Just checking in with your body after that breath. Feeling the warmth of the breath, the warmth in the shoulders and arms, and maybe through the length of your spine. And then gently blinking open the eyes, making our way into tabletop. So coming onto hands and knees, palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips, Marjariasana, cat-cow. As you inhale, tilt the tailbone, belly drops, heart forward, shoulders back, gaze up. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone around through the spine, press into the hands, spread the shoulders, gaze towards your navel. Inhale, arching forward, cow pose. Exhale, round for cat pose. One more, inhale, forward. And exhale, round. Inhale, coming forward, and then just walk the hands forward, keep the hips stacked over the knees, and sink the heart down, coming into puppy pose. Really pressing into the hands here. You can have the forearms down if you want to relax the chin or the forehead down onto the mat. Just take a couple of breaths here. Really opening up and stretching into the front body. And then slowly walking yourself back to tabletop. Squeeze the armpits in, biceps forward, triceps back, tuck the toes, tilt the tailbone slightly, press the hips up and back for your first downward facing dog. Maybe starting high into the toes. If the backs of the legs are tight, give a little bend to the knee, press the heart towards the thighs. Knit the ribs in, the navel pulls back towards your spine. And just take any movement here that feels good. Maybe you pedal out one leg at a time. Maybe you sway your hips from side to side. Really finding what feels good in your body. And then wherever you are, just finding some stillness here for one more breath. And then as you inhale, come high onto the toes. As you exhale, bend the knees, gaze between the hands. Step, walk, or jump all the way to the top of your mat. Bring the hands onto the shin or onto the ground. As you inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Have a micro bend to the knees. As you exhale, fold forward, crown the head towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Then bend the knees, inhale, halfway lift. Reverse swan dive all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Bring the arms open to the side. And if you want to connect to your Ujjayi breath here, ocean sounding breath, so slight constriction of the back of the throat. And using this heating breath to aid with energizing your body. Then as you inhale, sweep the arms up, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive forward, crown of the head towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward, knees up or down. Exhale, through chaturanga all the way to your belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, baby cobra or high cobra. Tuck the toes through tabletop or exhale straight to downward facing dog. One full breath here. Inhale high onto the toes, exhale, bend the knees, gaze to the top. And step, walk, or jump all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Arms open to the side. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, either down to your belly or hover. Baby cobra, high cobra, or inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One full breath here. Inhale, high onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. We'll move through one more sun salutation. Arms to your side. Inhale, sweep the arms up, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. One full breath. Inhale, high onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step, jump, or walk all the way to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Take a moment here, close down the eyes. Just come back to your breath if you lost it. Maybe you take a couple of clearing breaths. And just check in with your body. Notice how you feel, the energy that you're creating, the heat that you're feeling. As prana flows through your whole body. Now I'll quickly demonstrate our next move. We're going to be doing chair breathing. So this is a really fun one to again warm up the body and really use our breath with our movement. So I'll demonstrate from the front and from the side. So first, let's just set up into chair pose, bending the knees, sinking the hips down, keeping the core tight so we're not arching in the spine, tucking the tailbone slightly. And when you gaze down, you can see your big toe, so the weight is more so in your heels. So that's our chair pose. Now with the chair breathing, what it is when you inhale, you reach the arms out in front. You can have fists here or spreading the fingers. And then as you exhale, chair pose and drive the arms back, making a fist. I'll demonstrate. I'll show you from the front. Again, with each exhale, pulling the navel back to the spine. So starting in chair pose or just in Tadasana, actually, have the feet hips distance, or if you want to have big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Remember, keep the core nice and tight here, slight tuck of the tailbone, the pelvis is neutral. Let's begin. Inhale. Keep the weight in the heels. Ten, 9, 8, get a little lower, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold chair pose. Maybe reach the arms beside the ears, palms towards each other. Look down. Can you see your big toe? Weight is in the heels. Maybe you sink a little lower. And then inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Let's take a clearing breath here. In through your nose, open mouth, side out. Whew. That's always a fun one. Hands onto the hips, plug into the right foot, step that left foot back, pivot the heel down so the toes point towards the long edge of the mat. Bend into the right knee so it's tracking in line with the ankle. Press your hips forward. Press into the outer edge of that left foot. Upper body spins open to the left and reach the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down, warrior 2. Gaze towards the right middle finger. Pull the navel back towards the spine. And imagine that your front foot and your back foot are pulling towards each other like a magnet, really turning on the inner thighs. Deep Ujjayi breaths here, or deep belly breaths, whatever breath you feel comfortable with. One more breath here. And then bring the hands to the hips, straighten the right leg, pivot the toes in, and then pivot the left toes out. So coming into warrior 2 towards the back of the mat. Bend the left knee, tracking in line with the ankle, hips pressing forward, upper body spins open to the right now. Arms up to shoulder height, palms face down, gaze towards the left middle finger. Belly pulls back to your spine, deep breaths. Not only creating energy in this practice, but also strength and stamina, and as well working with our breath. So finding our steadiness and sweetness, Sthira and Sukha, in our poses. One more breath here. And then hands onto the hips, straighten that left leg, pivot the toes in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, fold forward, wide leg, forward fold. Keep a micro bend to the knees, really press into the outer edges of the feet. The hands can come down if you like, or on 2 blocks. Or if you want a little more, have the hands in line with the feet, bend the elbows and pull the chest towards the thighs. Let your head hang heavy here, a few breaths. One more breath here. Then inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And then pivot the hands so they frame the front foot as the toes point to the front of the mat. Bend that front knee and step back, high plank. Hold your high plank here. And shift forward, exhale down through Chaturanga, knees up or down. Inhale, press back up, high plank. 2 more like that. Exhale down through Chaturanga. Inhale, press back up. Exhale down, Chaturanga, you got it. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a clearing breath here. In through your nose. Open mouth, side out. And then slowly lower the knees down. Swing the legs to the side and extend the legs out in front, coming into a seated pose. Bend the right knee, plant the right sole of the foot to the inside of the left knee or to the outside. Make sure both sits bones are on the ground. Right hand behind you. Option to hug that right knee in with the left hand, or you can bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. So inhale, reach that left arm up. As you exhale, choose your grip and twisting open to the right. Maybe gaze over that right shoulder. Deep belly breaths here. With each inhale, maybe the spine grows a little taller, and with each exhale, twisting a little bit more. One more breath. And inhale, coming through center. And changing sides, extend that right leg. Bend the left knee, plant the sole of the foot either to the inside of the right knee or to the outside. Whew, this side is tight for me, so I'm going to go to the inside again. Bring the left hand behind you. Inhale, reach that right arm up. And exhale, twisting to the left with your grip of choice, whether that's hugging the knee or elbow to the outside of the knee. Maybe gaze over that left shoulder. Each inhale lengthens your spine, and each exhale maybe twisting a little more. Breathing deep into your belly. Giving your internal organs a nice massage. And this is really good for in the morning as well to promote better digestion, if you know what I'm saying. Inhale, coming back through center, extend both legs. Give the feet a little wiggle. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Grab a hold of what you can. Try to keep the length of your spine. So if you're rounded here, just come back up. It doesn't matter how low you go, as long as you feel something. So we're really stretching into the backs of our legs here. If the backs of the legs are still tight, just micro bend to the knee, and maybe you can reach the heart forward a little bit more. 2 more breaths. And inhale, rising through center, and either coming all the way onto your back for Shavasana, or you can join me just in a seated posture to take a moment to really absorb your practice And if you're in Shavasana, let the arms open to your sides, palms facing up. If you're in seated, have the hands resting on your knees, palms facing up for uplifting energy. Just close down the eyes here. Let's take a clearing breath in through your nose. Open mouth, side out. And just checking in with your body once again and feeling any sensations that may arise from your practice. Notice the energy that flows throughout your whole body. And while you're here, thank yourself for the practice that you've given your body and your mind, the love that you've shown, the care that you've shown. And just steep here in the goodness of your practice for a few more breaths. Relax the shoulders down, relax the jaw. And let your breathing become a little softer, maybe a little deeper. And rest. And gently returning to your breath. Taking any small movements to the toes and fingers. And then to the wrists and ankles, maybe making some nods with the head. If you're in Shavasana, rolling onto one side, coming into a seated position. And if you're already in seated, bring the hands to heart center, gently blinking open the eyes. And namaste.